Hello everyone. In this video, let us understand how INF503 week 2 case problem can be solved. The main purpose is understanding the case study, reviewing it, identifying the important entities of the given case, and identify the attributes that are associated with each entity and create a entity relationship diagram using the case study and the business rules that are explained in the case study. The main purpose of this case study is what it explains is it is a case related to faculty members using university owned vehicles for their travel purposes. Whenever a faculty of the organization wish to travel by using the vehicle offered by the TBCS, TFBS, the college travel for but slowly center, the faculty is supposed to book by using a reservation form. Then, based on the reservation that is conducted, the vehicle can be booked and used for a trip. And while handling over the bike vehicle, it is very important that they fill the trip details and provide enough information to the organization about how good the trip was and what are the issues they have identified during the process. If during the travel, if vehicle created some kind of issues to the faculty will be complaining about it, and the details will be maintained by the maintenance department. If the vehicle has any issue and if there is a requirement that any part is replaced or repaired, a part will be purchased by the college and maintenance team, and the cost should be paid by the organization. So this is all about vehicle management system, and for this an Erd diagram should be created. So first thing that should be remembered while creating a entity relationship diagram is you are supposed to create an entity for each and every aspect, every object or process that has to be maintained and that should collect some information related to the process. So, for example, as a faculty is the person who is using the vehicle, faculty related details should be maintained. What the faculty will be using? Faculty will be using a vehicle, so vehicle related details should be used. And faculty performs a process called registration or booking activity. So we need to maintain, collect details regarding the booking, when the booking should happen, who is booking the vehicle, and at what time it will be booked, how long, for what duration it is booked. All these details should be collected, right? So for that purpose, reservation will become an entity. Next, trip details should be maintained by the customer according to the business rules. So for as trip also, when the faculty is having a trip, he will be collecting some details, so trip related details should be maintained, so trip also becomes an entity here. Next, maintenance also becomes an entity here because it also collects details about different types of errors or issues with the cycle or vehicle, and what parts are, what kind of service is offered, and who is providing the service, and what products will be replaced during the process of maintenance. These details should also be maintained. So we also need an entity that collects details about repairs, and an entity that speaks about parts used, and an entity that speaks about what parts used. An entity should also be created to explain who is providing the service. An employee related entity can be created for that. Okay, maintenance employee related details can be created. Okay, in this way, that whole process will be maintained by the organization. I already prepared a solution. Let me show that. This is the solution that I have created. And here we will be having a college department, and in that department there is a faculty, and a faculty will be conducting reservation of vehicle, existing vehicle ko we are creating a reservation. So for which it is creating a reservation for vehicle. Then based on the reservation, we will be going for a trip. Here 0 is given, 0 or 1 should be given like this, as it is shown in the image here. 0 or 1 and 1 and only 1. Each reservation cannot be converted into trip. Sometimes reservations get cancelled. So the cancelled reservations will be represented by 0 and 1 represents successful reservations, successful trips for the reservation. So a reservation can have 0 or 1 trip in that way. Okay. So after completion of the trip, there will be certain complaints that will be made by the faculty using the trip. Then based on the complaint, certain maintenance should be provided, and each maintenance will be using 0 or multiple products. That detail should be maintained, and this is what we call part used. We can have several parts. In that, what parts are used, that detail should be maintained. Okay. So in this way, this entity diagram provides has the ability to collect all the details regarding the business process that is happening. Okay. So my suggestion is, I want you people to develop a ERD diagram like this using draw IO option. There is a draw IO option is there, right? Using draw IO option, I want you people to create a ERD diagram. Okay, so how it can be done? So click on new diagram. In that, go to software. In that, select entity relationship and create. Yes. Remove all. Then click on entity relation. Select on E. So when you select like this, it takes you. It gives you this kind of rows. So if your arrow, it is showing arrow, just select the line, and here you can see the symbols. You can change it to one and many, and this you can change to one and only one, like this. If you want to change this to 0 or 1, you can again select on the line, click on 0 or 1, like this it can be changed. Okay, so now you create ERD diagram. There is one more ERD diagram I can show. So this should be modified. You can change the name of the entity, and you can change attribute related details. So this is a solution that is provided by me, and I will also show you another solution that was developed by me, but which is a different one. Okay. So this is another ERD diagram that is created by me, and it speaks about the same issue, but the way it was created is different. You can see that trip became active trip, and it contains details, same details there, but on different name. Okay, like this, you can see that the location of entities were also changed. So just I'm sending you this solution. This is the actual solution. Using this, you just modify it and update me the solution the way it was sent to you. In the same way, you are supposed to create a ERD diagram, download, export it as image, copy paste it into a Word document, and submit your Word document. That's it. Okay, I need ERD diagram, a modified ERD diagram for the solution already given. All the best, team. Thank you.